Split it before you get it. Come into the room, dream catcher. Ooh. Come into the room, the dream catcher room. Some of y'all be like, who's dream catcher? You! Are you not here? Are you not trying to catch your dreams? Ma'am, sis, you're a dream catcher. We're talking about how to split it before you get it. It's day dose because bilingual of our financial wholeness quick start. So come into the room. You already know the drills. Have your mama, cousins, and them because you know they want to learn how to budget without budgeting. Let me know where you're from. Let me know in the commentos where you are. Donde estás tú from? That's the extent of my Espanol for like 11 years of my life. So if you ever wanted to know how to reset your finances, which of course you have, but you haven't had the time, if like I always got mine, me, literally every day. You see how I prepare for y'all? I used to be a school teacher, so I just cannot teach a lesson without my lesson plan. It just doesn't feel right. So yeah, if you've ever wanted to know how to reset your finances, it's me. Hey, it's me, Tiffany, the Budgetnista, your favorite financial educator, actually America's favorite financial educator. Okay. And I put that on Mary Had a Little Lamb. Some of y'all don't know what that means, and it's okay. So resetting your finances can be really like this big overhaul. It can feel like a big overhaul. So I said, no, I'm going to do this free 6-day quick start with you to get you on the journey to financial wholeness, which I'll explain what that is. And so in the quick start, it's just meant these quick things you could do within 24 hours to make a big difference. Okay. That's what we're going to learn. So these are not going to be long lessons. So again, Tiffany, the Budgetnista, your favorite financial educator. So day one, we already covered money mindset. Today is budgeting. After that, we have savings, then debt, then credit, then learning to earn. Let's get into budgeting. Okay. But first, let's talk about what financial wholeness is, because all of these money mindset, budgeting, debt, credit, learning to earn, there are really 10 components to something I call financial wholeness. Financial wholeness is when all of the aspects of your financial life are working for your biggest benefit, your greatest good, and your richest life. Oftentimes people lean into financial freedom, which really only takes care of one part of your life, just having a pile of money. Financial wholeness allows you to holistically be in alignment with your life, because you can have a pile of money and be a mess every place else. And that every place else messes up everything else. I don't believe in that. I don't honestly believe in chasing financial freedom anymore, because quite honestly, a pile of money is not realistic for most folks. But financial wholeness is for everyone. Financial freedom, just for a small few, but financial wholeness is for everyone. So we're going over some of those components, but today specifically budgeting, okay? I am so passionate about this movement of financial wholeness that I started, by the way, trademarked, that I wrote a whole book on it called Get Good with Money. Get Good with Money. Hey, get good with money. Someone type that in the comments. Okay. If you're watching live, if you're watching the video, just say it out loud. Get good with money. Okay. I wrote a whole book called Get Good with Money. And if you're watching the video, it's probably already out. But if you're watching live, pre-order start February 1st, which is a Monday. So it's a deeper dive to what we're doing now. I'm giving you a little sneak peek, a little, what are those things when you go to the mall? They give you like not an hors d'oeuvre. What are them? Oh, sample. Look at me. A little sample, if you will. Okay. So if you want to learn more about financial wholeness and getting good with money and actually getting your financial wholeness score for free in 2 minutes, go to, matter of fact, I'm going to type it in here. Go to getgoodwithmoney.com. I'm going to type it here for y'all, getgoodwithmoney.com. And I'm going to pin it. And then I'm going to put it here for y'all. Right? Okay. All right, let's get started. Let's get started with today's lesson. Oh, if you have not shared this video or wherever you're watching, share it. If you have not tagged your bestie, your mama, your friend, and them, do so. Okay. So let's start with today's lesson: how to budget without budgeting, aka split it before you get it. I'm gonna say that again. How do you split it before you get it? We're about to get good with money. I'm going to show you how to budget without budgeting. This is going to be a quick lesson, something that you could do within 24 hours. That's what a quick start is. It's just like 24 hours. I'm going to show you how to do a really quick budget without budgeting. Okay. Number one, you are going to need 4 bank accounts, 2 checking, 2 savings accounts. Okay. Okay. So checking number one, you can type this if you know in the comments, right? Take some notes, right? Checking number one, a spending account. This spending account is linked to your debit card. Checking number 2, a bills account. This bills account, where you're going to pay your bills out of, is not linked to your debit card. You heard that? Okay. Savings number 1, this is your emergency savings. This is where you're going to keep like your 3 months or more of emergency savings. Savings number 2 is your long-term savings. So big expenses, maybe a home, a car, maybe you're saving to invest. 2 checking, 2 savings. Got it? 4 accounts. Okay. So that's number 1. You're going to need 4 accounts. Now your checking is likely going to be, your checking accounts will likely be at like your big bank, right? Wherever big bank that you bank at. Your savings is going to be an online only savings account. We'll go into that more a little later, but just know that today I'm showing you how to budget without budgeting, split it before you get it. But first, there are 3 steps. Step 1, you need 4 bank accounts. Step 2, you're going to need to do some math. Okay. Get out your calculator. I'm going to need to do math because you're going to have to calculate how much you want to put in each account, right? So how much so let's just say your bills are $5,000 a month and you decide that you want to put $2,500 per pay period. You get paid twice a month into your bills account. Whatever that looks like for you, you're going to have to do some math of how much from each check do you want to go into your bills account? How much from each check do you want to go into your spending account, your 2 checking, right? How much from each check do you want to go into your short-term savings or your emergency savings? And how much from each check do you want to go into your long-term savings? You have to do a little math. So step 1, the 4 accounts. Step 2, mathematics. Okay. So I'm going to explain. I see some questions. I'm going to explain some more later, right? And then step 3, this is the last and final step. And then I'm going to dive deeper, is to ask your job to split it before you get it. You have your 4 accounts. You've done the what? Mathematics. Okay. And then you go say, hey job, J-O-B, hey boo-boo. Could you, when I get paid, put this amount of money in my checking number 1 spending account, this amount of money in my checking number 2 bills account, this amount of money in my savings at a different bank, and I'll tell you where in a minute, in my savings, emergency savings account, this amount of money in my long-term savings account. Can you split it before I get it? I had my husband do this because he's not the best at budgeting. And so before money even comes into his life, that money is literally split before he gets. And so all he has to worry about is what's on his debit card, because bills paid to the bills account, savings saved to the emergency account, and then savings saved to the long-term savings account. Right now, if your job, because not every job allows you to split up to 4 ways, your job might only let you do 2. Right? So let's just say your job said, nah, that's cute. I don't care what the budget needs to say. She don't work here. We're only letting you do 2. So put it into 1 checking, the spending account, and 1 savings, the short-term savings account, and then have that savings then transfer automatically to your long-term savings, and have that checking transfer some of your bills, transfer your bill money to your bills account. Now, what if your job says, oh, that's cute. We're not even split it in 2. No. Here we do uno, 1 account. That's all you get. That's okay. Have all that money land in your checking number 1, your spending account, right? It's going to land in that spending account. And then you have that spending account make those transfers for you, and you can automate those transfers. Either way, make those transfers. And that's how you can budget without budgeting. Now, here's the thing. In order to really budget well, there's more nuance. Like, there's a deep dive in budgeting that I get into in my book, Get Good with Money. Right? No, but for real, like, because here's the thing. Automation, the good thing about automation is this. It don't get tired. It doesn't have an attitude, right? It doesn't get hungry. It doesn't get sleepy. Automation is only as good as you are, right? So splitting it before you get it is a great quick start, but it's not enough to see you all the way through. I need you to do a deeper dive on your budget, and I literally show you step by step and Get Good with Money. But I wanted to give you something to at least start with. It's better to start with something than nothing. All right. So homework time. Okay. Homework time. Because, I used to be a teacher. So you get homework every night. Did y'all do your homework from the night before? The money mindset homework? I ain't seen none of y'all in my comments telling me you did your homework. You have 24 hours to do this homework. Are you ready for your homework? Let's go. 24 hours to take action, because taking action within 24 hours is a scientific study that shows you're more likely to make your goals happen and make that habit stick if you take action within 24 hours. So step 1, homework number 1 of what we're doing, split it before you get it. Go online and open the necessary bank accounts if you don't have, right? So if you only have 1 checking, open up another checking, make that your bills account, but do not attach a debit card to it. Right? So your checking can be at your big brick and mortar, the bank, physical bank on the corner. That's fine. Then if you have a savings account at your big bank, we don't care about that savings. I want you to open up a savings at an online only savings account. Here's why. Like a online only, you can literally go to this is a website called Magnify Money. You could go and look for an online only savings account because one, they pay higher interest, and two, they make your money inconvenient, and inconvenient money gets saved. How? Let me show you. If my money is at savings online only bank, but me and my checking account and my debit card are at Target, because Target, right? And I'm like, ooh, so I know I said I was in here for toilet tissue, but I kind of want the shirt, the skirt, the pants, and the jeans. But checking says you thought you don't have any money. Savings says, but we do. Now, if my savings and my checking at the same bank, they go together. Checking is just going to swipe from savings, and then there I go. But if my savings is at an online only bank, checking says, girl, come on over to Target. And savings says, girl, it's going to take me at least 24 hours, girl, maybe even 72 if it's the weekend. You going to sleep at Target, girl? Checking is like, I'm going to go home. Never mind. See, it makes your money inconvenient. That transfer inconvenient money gets what? Saved. Okay. So remember homework. Homework number 1, open up the necessary bank accounts. 2 checking, 2 savings. Savings at an online only bank, checking at your regular bank. Got it? Good. Homework number 2. You could do this within 24 hours, no complaining. Calculate your bills. Do a little mathematics. How much money are you going to put in your bills account? Do that calculation first. Then how much money do you think you'd want to save short-term for emergencies and long-term savings? And then what's left over is going to go in your spending account. So those are for expenses like groceries, hair done, nails done, everything did, right? So do the calculation, do the mathematics, okay? And then homework number 3, ask your job, hey, you looking real good today. Yeah, girl, you using Invisalign? What you wearing? You smell good. You think you can split my paycheck into 4? They might say, tried it. That's okay though, because you can DIY it yourself. So see if they'll split it into 4. If they won't, see if they'll split it into 2. If they won't, let them just deposit it into that first checking account and let your bank do the splitting for you automatically. You got your homework? Open up the bank account. 1, calculate the bills. We'll calculate the math, like what the split is going to be. 2, 3, split it before you get it. If your job won't do it your daggone self, because we don't need to wait for nobody. Okay. Oh, this is good. I'm trying to do this under 15 minutes. I feel good. Okay. Because y'all know my chatterbox. I got like 2 minutes, 2.5 minutes. We could do this. We could do this. So here is my bonus for you. So like I said, automation is only as good as you are, right? And really, I want you to have a deep dive with your budget. So when you do your automation, you understand how you got here. So if there's any sort of missteps, you can recalculate. You're not like, well, I don't even know how I got here. I don't even know how I got these numbers. I don't want that for you, right? So 8 days from now, you could get the full version of all of this goodness and financial wholeness in a step-by-step of how to create an airtight budget. This is a budget that saw me through $300,000 in debt. This is the budget that has seen me as baby millionaire Tiffany. Okay, slight flex. This is the budget that I used when I was a preschool teacher. This budget is thebomb.com. It is road tested. I've been budgeting this budget and tweaking it over the last 20 years. I know I was 5 when I created it, because clearly 25 according to the skin. Okay. So it's inside Get Good with Money. 10 simple steps to achieving financial wholeness. Mark your calendars for February 1st. Right? So you guys can cop the book, get deeper dives. In the meantime, go to, this is your bonus homework. Go to getgoodwithmoney.com. The link should be here, and go get your financial wholeness score. It's free. And then I actually will give you the financial wholeness checklist. I will email it to you, and it shows you all of the 10 components of financial wholeness and what you really need to do to achieve them. It's life-changing. Okay? Life-changing. That's it. You have 24 hours. If you accept this challenge, do your homework. If you did your homework from yesterday, you should be on your way. Money mindset. Today is your budgeting homework. Tomorrow is all about savings. It's all about savings. Okay. Whew. I felt good about this. There's a lot of people on today. It's like 4,000 people on. So on that note, literally we have 30 seconds, and I hope that this was a really great lesson for y'all. That's it. That's your quick start. Quick start. Split before you split it before you get it. How do you budget without budgeting? Bye.